Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 581. I'm back with another YouTube video. Thank y'all for watching me. Thank y'all for tuning in. And happy Wednesday night. Back with another video. I was going to go live, but I did not know if I wanted to go live or not, but I said, you know what? Let me do a video. And whenever I'm feeling up for a live, I will basically let y'all know. I will basically keep y'all updated. The next time I decide to go on a live. So I just want to do this content tonight because tomorrow I'm just gonna just relax and have some time for myself. Basically do some more research for more content that I would like to put out and be engaging mode and basically stay up the foot and consistent with my content. But first, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get notified when new videos are uploaded on my channel. I want to say thank each and every one of y'all that has been watching my content, that has been commenting, that has been giving me so much wonderful comments, wonderful advice, wonderful energy, and all that. I really want to say thank you. So this was kind of spur of the moment content that I'm doing, but I'm still gonna stay firm and stay true to myself and do this content because this is a passion of mine. This is what I love to do. I love it all in general, and this is me. So tonight we're gonna talk about two topics. One topic is going to be about Cardi B and her lawsuit victory. And the second topic, I'm going to talk about a topic that just now came out that is still on the media, that is still being trending. And I'm talking about Rolling Ray, who reportedly passes away at the age of 29. He passes away just before his 29th birthday. So I'm guessing that his 29th birthday was is either tomorrow or sometime this month. But I will be doing a video on that. So yeah, I will be doing two topics tonight. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all might come for me, y'all might drag me, this and that and the third. And I completely understand. But I'm gonna say this. I did not know much or anything about Rolling Ray. But what I can say, I've heard his name. I saw a lot of videos and everything. I saw Rolling Ray on reality shows, and I will say this: every time that I saw Rolling Ray, because I did not know who he was, I still don't. But I will say this: every time I saw Rolling Ray had a spirit. Rolling Ray had so much passion. Rolling Ray had so much spunk and funk and everything that he believed in. And I really want to say that even though I don't know much of Rolling Ray, I'm going to do my best and talk highly and give my condolences, give my opinions and everything in a respectful way. So I'm going to do that, and that's what's going to be on the episodes tonight. So without further ado, we're about to go ahead and get started on these topics. So thank you for joining me on DDTS episode 581. come on and stay tuned after this intro. Hey y'all, welcome back to DDTS episode 581. You just saw my intro and everything. So let's go ahead and get into this topic. Let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode of DDTS. And everything in this video is alleged and it is for entertainment purposes only. The topic with Cardi B. I will be providing a video in my description box, so be sure to check that out on the Cardi B topic, which we are going to discuss in a little while. But first, let's go ahead and get into Rolling Ray's topic. Like I said, I don't know much about Rolling Ray, but I'm going to speak respectfully of Rolling Ray, and I'm going to read this article that is just uploaded. So I'm gonna do my best, and we're gonna go from there and everything. So come on with me, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm on my laptop because it helps me a lot. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. I think I better go up some. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, so it says right here, it says, Rolling Ray reportedly passes away just before 29th birthday. Tamla M. This articles were published September the 3rd, 10:23 p.m., 1 minute ago. Well, it might be far off, but we're going to go ahead and get into that, okay? And I'm going to try to provide pictures with the topics that I'm talking about and elaborating on. Okay. So here we go. So the internet mourns the loss of a viral personality, Juwan Ramon Harper, affectionately known as Rolling Ray. After the news that he has died at a young age of 28, news broke on Wednesday, September the 3rd, just days away from that day that he would been his 29th birthday. Ray's mom broke the sorrow news on Facebook by saying, "It is with heavy heart that I let you know that my son, Ray, I am Rolling Ray, has gone home to be with the Lord. I thank everyone who has called or texted. This is going to be a long road." And this is the article again. I'm going to read it one more time. And I think this is his mother. His mother is Shalzola Nay. I cannot show y'all because I don't know how to flip my camera. But her name is Shazola Nay, allegedly. This is Rolling Ray's mother. And she reads again. It says, "It is with heavy hearts that I let you all know that my son, Ray, I am Rolling Ray, has gone home to be with the Lord. I thank everyone who has called or text. This is going to be a long road. Please pray for us as we push forward to lay him to rest. Only God knows, with broken heart emojis. And this is what his mother wrote. And if I can, I will be sure to put that up for you guys can know. I know I should have waited. I know I should have respectfully waited. But I just think that, in case a lot of peoples that knew him, a lot of peoples that don't be on social media like that, that be on YouTube a lot, that be on this and that a lot, I really feel like it is within me, not only for myself, but for the peoples of our community to know and to be able to show the love and continue to share the memories of what everyone has had of Rolling Ray. So I'm going to finish reading this article, and then I'm going to elaborate, and then we're going to talk about it, and then we're just going to go from there. So here we go. So, a viral force of personality. Rolling Ray went on to align stardom with his sharp wit, non-apologetic sense of humor, and his self-titled reputation. The most famous boy in a wheelchair, despite physical challenges, Ray's gestures turned him into an online phenomenon on TikTok and Instagram. He immediately converted to stardom to reality TV, appearing on this show like MTV's Catfish, Trolls, Divorce Court, and Zeus Network's Bobby, I Love You, Per. Ray never shied away from the drama or humor. His updates was filled with viral one-liners and uncomfortably honest commentary. Science just confirmed that good deed can totally alter your mood. He quipped once before adding the caveat that nothing could replace therapy, meds, or self-care. May he find eternal rest. So this post of Rolling Ray's reportedly passes away just before the age of 29, appeared first on Where Is the Buzz, breaking news, entertainment, exclusive interviews, and more. So I'm thinking this is the rest of the interview, the last of the article. So we finna go ahead and elaborate. I think this is all right here. Okay, here we go. So that's the article. So let's go ahead and elaborate. Okay, let's go ahead and elaborate. So from what we just read, from what I'm just read, he passes away a day before his 29th birthday. His mother, once again, put on Facebook that it is with heavy hearts that, she announces the passing of her son, Rolling Ray. And it's going to be a tough road. And that she thanks everyone for their prayers, calls, texts, everything. I just want to elaborate on something. From the article that I read, and from all that I've read and, have seen, I see so much powerful, wonderful vibes, wonderful things that has been said about Rolling Ray. Juwan Raymond Harper. That is Rolling Ray's real name. Juwan Raymond Harper, aka Rolling Ray. from what I just read, I've read that Rolling Ray was full of life, full of powerful, great energy, full of spunk. Basically said everything how he felt. Every time he would come in the room, you can feel that wonderful energy coming from him. And even though I didn't know him all too well, I will say this. I remember watching an episode and a clip of Bobby Likes I Love You Per. I remember a clip of Bobby Likes' show, his reality show. And I remember a clip of that show, and I remember a person being in a wheelchair. I had no idea that that was Rolling Ray. Basically, Rolling Ray in that instant, you can tell that Rolling Ray was not the one, the two, or the three. Because Rolling Ray seemed like the type of person that would speak his mind. He didn't care if you liked it or not. And he has so much wonderful sense of humor for what I've read. Even though I didn't know much of him, I didn't keep up with him or anything like that. And I am embarrassed for myself. Because as a person, as a vlogger, as a content creator, as a YouTuber, as a person that does this type of stuff with hot tea, hot gossip, I've never ever knew anything about Rolling Ray till now since reading these articles. Now, I will say, when I did watch a clip of Bobby Likes' reality show, I did see a person in a wheelchair. But I had no idea it was Rolling Ray. And I will say this. Such a wonderful person, such a person with a wonderful spirit. My heart and my prayers goes out to his family, his mother, his friends, and to everyone that truly loved him, that truly cared about him, that truly had so many wonderful memories of him. And what I will say is this, what I admired from reading this article, what I admire and what I will say, what is very strongly, and what I admire most and a lot about Rolling Ray, Juwan Raymond Harper, despite his excuse me, I don't want to sound disrespectful or anything, but I'm just going to say this. Despite his disability and despite him being in a wheelchair, he basically is the true definition of don't give up. The true definition of you can be anything that you want to be if you put your mind to it. You can still speak your mind and live how you want to live. You can still be successful. You can still do this and that if you put your mind to it. Now, Rolling Ray has appeared in Catfish, MTV's Catfish. He has appeared in Divorce Court, and he appeared in Bobby Likes' reality show, Bobby Likes I Love You Per. So my heart, my prayers goes out to Rolling Ray's mother, his family, and his friends, and everyone that loved him and that is thinking about him at this very time. Thank you so much, Rolling Ray. And Even though I did not know him personally, I think it's so wonderful that I am giving y'all member, this wonderful, memorable, you know, this memorable read in this memorable moment of remembering Roland Ray. And my heart, my prayers goes out to his family and his mother and his loved ones. Rest in peace, Roland Ray. So that's it for that topic. So now I will be right back. We're going to talk about the last topic of the night, and that is Cardi B's lawsuit aftermath of her being not liable for the incident that happened with the security guard. And with that, so Cardi B basically threw a pin at a reporter because a reporter asked her an uncomfortable question. So, do you think Cardi did this to defend herself? Do you think Cardi did this because it was some sign of disrespect? What do you guys think? We're going to talk about that next on DDTS episode 581. I will be right back with the next topic after this break. Hey y'all, welcome back to DDTS episode 581, topic 2. And we're finna go ahead and get started. Thank you for coming back after the break. Ooh, this water good, y'all. But thank y'all for coming back after the break. 1 second. Thank y'all for coming back after the break. And we about to get started on the last topic. And this topic is going to be about Cardi B. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I will also be reading an article about the next part of this topic about Cardi B that we're going to discuss. But I wanted to tell you, remember, if you watched my live I did last week, and I was talking about Cardi B, if you remember, I believe I said something, or I think I said something about I was going to give y'all an update on this Cardi B situation. Remember that? Well, guess what? I have an update for y'all. And this is the first update on the Cardi B tea and news. So the first Cardi B news and tea, Cardi B has won her case in her trial. And she has won the lawsuit. Congratulations, Cardi B. Cardi B has won a lawsuit and she won the case. Yay. Congratulations, Cardi B. Now, it's the aftermath for me. So, this is the alleged thing that I wanted to tell y'all about this case after Cardi B won it. So it is alleged that Cardi B threw a pin at a reporter. And Cardi B's statement was, "Don't disrespect me." Cardi B hurls a pin at Parlin Man, drawing the line at pregnancy talk. Basically, when she threw that pin at that Pride and Man, allegedly. Cardi B says, "Don't disrespect me." And I'm basically going to read into that because actually that's the video that I'm going to put in my description. If I can find it, I'm going to put it in my description so it'll be another video in the description. I'm going to read that article and then I'm going to elaborate on it and then we can discuss it and then that will be it for that topic. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Okay, so it says right here, Cardi B responded to the disrespectful onlooker at a Alabama courthouse where the jury later found the rapper not liable of assaulting and battering a security guard. So that's what I wanted to get out. She was found not liable of assaulting the security guard. So basically, Cardi was not guilty. So she was not liable. So Cardi is basically innocent. Cardi is innocent in this bystander. But for her throwing that pen, would you all say that she was defending herself, or do you all think that she has an anger problem? But I'm about to read into this article and then we're going to talk about it. So here it goes. It says, Cardi B will only address pregnancy rumors on her own time. She made that abundantly clear with a pen and scattering words, both directed to one of the brash and curious man. The Grammy-winning rapper was seen on camera hurling a pen at a man in the press pool as she left the Alabama courthouse during the lunch break of her civil assault trial. According to the footage shared by ABC7 and TMZ, the man speaks up from the press pool, asking Cardi B about her relationships with ex-husband Offset and boyfriend Stefan Diggs. Insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the fourth time, he says. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stefan Diggs? As he poses the question, Cardi B walks over to another individual holding a pen, waiting for her autograph. Hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. She takes the pen from his hand and throws it in the direction of the inquirer. Stop disrespecting me, she fires back before her team surrounds her. Don't disrespect me, she adds. Cardi B shares 3 young children with Offset. They married in 2017 and went their separate ways in 2024. They were previously headed for divorce in 2020, but seemingly made amends. She went official with NFL star Diggs earlier this year. It is unclear how exactly the pregnancy. Sorry, y'all. I'm deep into this. I'm trying to open the rest of this article. Hold on, y'all. Okay. It, how the pregnancy rumors began. After the heated exchange on Tuesday, the man tells Cardi B, I still love you even though you just threw some stuff at me. Okay, so let's go back. She did not share the same feelings. I don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Cardi B said as she walked to her SUV. Why do you feel as a man you can get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners and your mama taught you respect women. She impaired a final message to the press from the vehicle. You're not going to see me out today. You can thank him. I'm not playing around. I was very nice. I was very kind. The 32-year-old Bodak Yellow and WAP hip-hop star prevailed Tuesday in the civil lawsuit brought against her by a Beverly Hills security guard after 2 days of testimony. Imani Ellis sued Cardi B for $24 million, accusing her of an assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress in the aftermath of the confrontation in a hallway outside of an observation office. Ellis claimed that the rapper scratched her with her long nails extensions, leaving a facial scar. Cardi B was found not liable on the counts of the juniors after less than an hour of deliberations. I swear to God, I will say it on my deathbed. I did not touch that woman, Cardi B said outside her courthouse. Following the conclusion of the trial, she added that she had missed her kids' first day of school because of the civil trial. I want to thank my lawyers, she said. I want to thank the jurors. I want to thank the judge. And I want to thank the respectful press. So I think that's the end of that. And that's it. That's the end of that article. Now, I'm sorry if I was not looking into the camera. I was trying to make sure that I got all that there was to get. Now that we have read the article, let's go ahead and elaborate on this. Now, that video, it's going to be a video I'm going to put in my description box. And what I read on that article, that's exactly what Cardi B said. But let's go back to the part where the press, the man in the press, the reporter or whatever you want to say, who Cardi hurled the pen and threw it. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. I just want to elaborate on that. I just want to give my opinion on it. Okay? I just want to give my opinion on it because I feel like as a content creator, as a YouTuber, as a person that does hot gossip, hot tea, allegedly, I want to allegedly give my perspective on that. Now, when the reporter asked about Cardi B's ex-husband Offset and about allegedly he heard rumors that Cardi could be pregnant with his child again. And let me just say this. They went their separate ways in 2024. By the way, I did a video on that topic with Cardi B and Offset. And all the, stuff that went behind it and drama, this and that and third. But I will say this. Yes, they went their separate ways in 2024. They married in 2017. They went their separate ways in 2024. Yes, they share 3 kids. But this the thing. Do I agree with Cardi on her actions? Throwing the pen at the reporter? Well, I'm going to say this. Y'all might agree with me. Then again, y'all might not. And that's totally fine. But I'm going to give my opinion. And I'm going to give my perspective. And that is this. The reporter, in my opinion, went a little bit overboard. Because why, oh why, I understand that you are doing your job as a reporter, as a person that works for the press. I understand that. But in my opinion, and in my perspective, the issue that whether if Cardi B was pregnant by this and that and the third, if she was ready to discuss that, she would have discussed it. But I really feel that reporter and that man of the press had no reason to bring that up or have any reason to bring up the fact that she shared 3 kids, allegedly, with Offset. The whole time as Cardi was coming out the courtroom, and the whole time as Cardi was thanking the press, thanking the jurors, thanking the courtrooms, the lawyers, everybody that helped her get to where she is to make sure, basically, honestly, Cardi B was telling the truth. So yes, she was not liable for those actions. She was innocent. The security guard basically tried, allegedly, to sue Cardi B for $24 million for altercation, saying that Cardi B scratched her with her long nails, leaving a fatal scar, this and that and the third. But that did not stick. That did not work. Cardi B was found innocent. Congratulations, Cardi. I might not be doing a good job elaborating on this, but hey, I'm trying my best. But I'm just going to say this. Not one time did Cardi bring up her ex-husband. Not one time did Cardi B bring out her former boyfriend that she's with, the NFL star. Not one time did she bring up Offset. Not one time did she bring up those pregnancy rumors. Because, in my opinion, whenever she felt like she wanted everybody to know, she would have told them. But honestly, let's put this out there. She was already showing, so basically everybody could tell that she was pregnant. Even I can tell that she was pregnant, and she didn't even mention it. In that white jumpsuit or whichever suit she had on, which she rocked, by the way. She slayed that. So, I feel like the press man, the reporter, or this and that and the third, I really felt like he went a little too far. And Cardi B said, "Do not disrespect me." Do you hear any women? Did you hear any women or see any women asking me those type of questions about me being pregnant, this and that and the third and other things? And she has a valid point. Cardi B has a valid point. You don't see any women you didn't see the women asking their questions. And I agree with Cardi B. That was quite disrespectful. She said this allegedly. You was not raised like that. Your mama taught you not to disrespect women. And I'm going to go back and read that passage again. Let me go back. Now, after the heat of this change on Tuesday, the man tells Cardi B after Cardi B hurled him through the pen, allegedly, I still love you, though you just threw some stuff at me. Again, Cardi B's response was, she did not share the same feelings. Her response was, I don't care. You're disrespectful to me. Don't do that. Do you see any women asking those type of questions to me? Cardi B said, as she walked to her SVU, why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners and your mama taught you to respect women. Okay, now let me elaborate on that, because that's what I forgot to add. That's why, because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate on this. Some of y'all might get mad, some of y'all might not. Some of y'all might agree, some of y'all might not. And it is this. Cardi B has a point. I really don't understand why some men in general feel like that they should ask women certain questions. Because I really feel women have a right to be asked certain questions. Women don't deserve to be asked questions that make them uncomfortable. Because it's a lot of men out here that don't respect and value what a real woman is worth. And it's sad, and it's the truth. You have some men out here that worship the ground a woman walks on. Do right by the women, respect the women. That's how they were raised, to be well-mannered by the woman. And then you have those men that think that they can talk to women in a type of way, ask women all sorts of questions that's not even appropriate, better yet comfortable to those women, that makes a woman feel any type of way, but respectful, but disrespectful. And I get exactly what Cardi B is saying. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful. If you don't see no woman asking those type of questions to her, why do you feel like as a man you have to ask those type of questions? I'm gonna tell you exactly my thought. I might lose some of y'all on here. This is exactly my thought. The main reason a lot of men think that they can ask women these type of questions, and a lot of men feel like that they can do women, etc., however they want to, is because they was taught that, hey, you the man. What you say goes. The woman must do as you say. The woman must obey your rules. The woman must do right by you. That is probably, in my opinion, why some of these men feel like they can do these women, ask these women all types of questions, be disrespectful to women, this and that and the third. Well, neither do they know. Neither do they know. You could be taught that, but is that the right form of fashion? This is 2025. Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. This is 2025. where women holds their own ground. And they is not gonna take no disrespect from any man or anyone in their way or fashion or corner. So I stand with Cardi B. I stand with Cardi B. And she has a valid point. And in a lot of cases, some men think that women are weak and think they're not strong. And some men feel, and they see that weakness in that woman, and they feel like they could do them any type of way. But once a woman is fed up and has had enough of the disrespect, she is going to basically spiral out of control, let it be well known that she's tired of getting disrespected. So, in Cardi's defense, she's got a valid point. Don't be disrespectful to women. Don't be disrespectful. Don't ask me any type of question, all these type of questions, because it's very uncomfortable. Treat me the way I should be treated. That's what Carl is saying. Treat women the way that they deserve to be treated. But if it was a man in the case, it'll be a problem. What if it was reversed? Think about that. So I stand with Cardi, and that's all the news I got on that topic. What do you guys think about that? Put it in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. So that will be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with another video as soon as possible. I hope y'all enjoy. Thank y'all for watching me. And put it in the comments. What do y'all think about Cardi B's not being liable and her being innocent of not doing anything to the security guard, and the security guard trying to sue her for $24 million. And to Rolling Ray's family, my condolences. Like, comment, subscribe, and I really want to say I love y'all. Put it in the comments. What did y'all think of this video? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video as soon as possible. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. See y'all soon. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.